Hello on, I'm your host DarkDevil26 and welcome back to the regular season finale of the SDA. This week we're taking on ZachMander, and I believe he is the coach of the Canadian Ceruledges. So this is it, guys. If we win, we make playoffs. If we lose, we're most likely going home. So I do believe, though, we have the tiebreaker over most people, that being strength of schedule. So, I do think, though, we might have an edge even if we lose, but I want to lose by, like, as least differential as possible. But, yeah, no, basically, to keep things simple, I need to win at all costs. So, yeah, let's just keep it simple. Win and in. It's not going to be easy, however. I have a terrible matchup this game, and, last week I did myself no favors because I lost, a very winnable game, in my opinion. So, without further ado, his team is Spectrier, Tinglu, Quaquaval, Latios, Thunderous T, Tinkaton, Iron Hands, Rowlet, Salazzle, and Sawaddle. Rowlet and Sawaddle are not coming. I'm going to lay down the law. This is a big game for him, too. So, he is not going to bring Rowlet or Sawaddle. He's taking this game seriously. He is not bringing either of those. So, yeah. Not like in Spectrier, not like in Latios, not like in Quaquaval. Those are the big three that just literally destroy my team. Literally got no switch-ins at all to any of them. So it's going to be a mystery as to how I'm going to win this game, but I'm going to try my damnedest. But yeah, let's go over the team. As you can see, we have Darkrai, Mimikyu, Tauros, Como, Metagross, and we got our Gliscor. So yeah, let's go over Darkrai first. We got our weakness policy, Darkrai. We have Dark Pulse, Focus Blast, Will-O-Wisp, and Hex. Basically, this set is to come in on either A, Spectrier and take a Draining Kiss, get myself to +2, or B, a burned Iron Hands. Either way, I'm in a fantastic spot because that's how I get proc my weakness policy, get the +2, and just start killing everything. So, except maybe Tinglu. But that's a story for another time. So, yeah, I ideally want to set up Darkrai after I get some chip off on everything. It's either this or another mon you'll see in the back that I want to do late game stuff. I ideally want either Darkrai or one of the mons you'll see later to start early game, and the other one to do late game. So ideally, I could lead with this Darkrai. Problem is, if he leads Quaquaval, I'm in a boatload of trouble. But if he doesn't lead Quaquaval, I could potentially get a burn on something, and that's big. So if he doesn't lead with the Quaquaval, he might be, like, if he does lead with Quaquaval and I lead with Darkrai, I'm faster. And I can just, unless he's Scarf, in which case that would be terrible, and I don't know if I can chance that. But I don't know if Darkrai will be my best lead in mind. But yeah, another thing is Latios. I could potentially get a weakness policy proc on Aura Sphere from Latios. I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, burning stuff and proccing that weakness policy is going to be Darkrai's job this week. But yeah, we have Dark Pulse to hit things like Latios. We have it to hit Spectrier. We have Focus Blast to hit Tinglu. Will-O-Wisp is to burn mainly Quaquaval, Tinkaton, and Iron Hands. And then we have Hex to do more damage. Now we have our Mimikyu here. Mimikyu is red card. We have Swords Dance, Shadow Sneak, Shadow Claw, and Play Rough. I'm definitely saving Mimikyu for late game. I really think Mimikyu is going to come in clutch with the red card, because say in the event Spectrier gets out of control or Quaquaval gets out of control, I can red card them out, set up a Swords Dance myself, and then I could proceed to revenge kill a bunch of stuff. But I need Iron Hands to be chipped before this happens. And I need Tinkaton to be chipped before this happens. Especially Tinkaton, because if I go for Shadow Claw and it doesn't kill, he can Mold Break or Gigaton Hammer me into the next dimension, and I won't like that at all, because Mimikyu disguise will not work. So yeah, we have Swords Dance here to set up on things mostly Tinglu. We have Shadow Sneak for things like Spectrier. We have Shadow Claw to hit things like Latios and Spectrier a little harder. And we have Play Rough to hit Latios and Tinglu. Now we have our Tauros, who I'm unironically bringing to a win and in game. So yeah, we have Throat Chop, Earthquake, Body Slam, and Zen Headbutt. So we have Throat Chop. This Tauros also has the potential to be the lead because I have Throat Chop. Because he has Spectrier. If I catch the Spectrier on the lead, he'll try to burn me, but it'll proc my Lumberry, and then I'm not burned anymore. I could get a big hit off on Spectrier to start off the game. So, literally, the lead this game is going to be so important. I have to get the lead right, because this matchup is just so goddamn terrible for me. But, yeah, if he leads with Spectrier, if he leads with, like, honestly, if I catch the Spectrier lead, Tauros is ideally the best Pokemon I can do that with. But, yeah, we have Throat Chop to hit Spectrier, we have Earthquake to hit Tinkaton, Body Slam hits pretty much everything, and Zen Headbutt for Quaquaval. So now we have our Como, we're running Special Como, and we're running Terra Fairy, and I think that's a big risk, because I know he's going to bring Mirror Herb on something. So we have Clangorous Soul, Clanging Scales, Flamethrower, and Terra Blast. So basically what this set does is it sets up, for the most part, on Latios. What I want is to set up on Latios. And I think I can do that if he is not, like, set up himself. I think my goal with this set is to get the Clangorous Soul off, like, as soon as humanly possible. This Como actually might be the lead. If he doesn't bring Tinkaton, I might lead with this Como. That's how dangerous this Como is. And I definitely wanted to punch holes early game. I'll definitely trade Como for Chip on a few of his Pokemon. But, yeah, hopefully Como, he doesn't bring Tinkaton. If he does, I have to get Chip on it before I start doing stuff with Como, and then I won't lead with it, and just stuff like that. But yeah, we have Clangorous Soul to set up, Clanging Scales to hit Latios, and a lot of his other Pokemon that potentially could go for sub, like Quaquaval, maybe Spectrier. We have Flamethrower for Tinkaton and Terra Blaster for Tinglu. Now we have our Metagross here. We're bringing Assault Vest. We have Psychic Fangs, Meteor Mash, Ice Punch, and Knockoff. So basically, this set's job is to take hits from Latios. Latios is a big threat to my team, and I need something to take hits from it, and this is going to be my answer. So, like, I can knock off items, I can hit it with Ice Punch. Thunderous is another thing that I really want this thing to take on. Like, for an example, if he brings, like, Nasty Plot Thunderous, and he sets up all over Gliscor, like, because, look at Gliscor, I can't really hit Thunderous. But, yeah, we have Psychic Fangs, Meteor Mash, Ice Punch, and Knockoff. So, basically, I really want to hit that Thunderous with an Ice Punch, and hopefully do a lot of damage. Psychic Fangs is to hit things like Quaquaval. I am very physically defensive on this Metagross, so I could take a hit or two from Quaquaval depending on the item, Psychic Fangs it, and knock it down to really low health. Then we have Meteor Mash to hit things like mostly Tinkaton, and pose potentially for attack boosts as well. We have Ice Punch, hit Thunderous, knockoffs, and knockoff items. And like I said earlier, we have the Gliscor here. We have the Toxic Orb, Gliscor. We have Toxic, Protect, Earthquake, knockoff. The one thing I see with this set is Thunderous being Nasty Plot. Now, I have a hot take on this game. I don't think Thunderous is going to be coming. So, with that in mind, if he does bring Tinkaton over the Thunderous, I'm in a good spot. But if he does bring the Thunderous, I'm going to have to try and lead Metagross or something, or Como, or something along those lines, and punch holes through his team early game. So yeah, I think my goal for this game is to fire off as many offensive blows to this team as humanly possible. That how he will be chipped, and then my other mons can come in and break everything. But yeah, we have Toxic to hit things like Toxic's mostly for Tinglu. I take in Iron Hands too if that gets out of hand. Protect is for obviously Poison Heal recovery. Earthquake is for things like the Tinkaton. Knockoff is to knock off items, which is obviously very important. But yeah, that is the team for this week. Like I did allude to earlier, guys, this is a win and in battle. I have to win in order to make playoffs. If I lose, we're not quite out of it, but it's highly unlikely we make it. And I know my opponent, Zach, is going to take this battle very, very seriously. So let's go get that dub, guys. It all comes down to this. All right, so he did bring the Thunderous. Who didn't he bring that I was expecting? He didn't bring... He did bring Tinkaton. He didn't bring Tinglu. Okay, that's not bad. He didn't bring Tinglu. Okay, that actually makes my life a little bit easier, because then he can't whirlwind everything out. So, yeah, he brought Spectrier, Iron Hands, which as we did reveal was Terra Water. He brought the Tinkaton, he brought Latios, Thunderous, and Quaquaval. So who do I lead with here? I have to get this right. This lead is so important. So seeing as how he brought Tinkaton, Como is not the lead. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think Metagross is fairly safe. So yeah, let's go Metagross here. Oh, I'm so nervous, guys. This is it. This is what we've been playing for. But yeah, let's go Metagross here, and let's try our best to get some damage on something. If he leads with Quaquaval, that's best case scenario. Hands is a little scary. Spectrier obviously is no bueno. If he leads with Spectrier, I have to switch it to Darkrai right out of the gate. So let's see what happens here. This is going to be a good one. Good luck and have fun to Zach, though, because I know this game means a lot to him as well as it does to me. It means more to me, though, than it does to him. So yeah, let's do this. He's going to lead with Uni. That's the hands. Okay, that's fine. He's forced to Terror on this first turn. I actually will take that, but, do I just, knock off here? Like, what if he's, like, Citrus Berry Belly Drum? What does Iron Hands even get? Let me open a Showdown tab real quick. What does Hands get to hit? Metagross. Let's see. Add Pokemon, Iron Hands. Do you get Earthquake? You do get Earthquake. Okay. So yeah, he's gonna Terra here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna click knock off here. Yep. If he belly drums here, I knock off the Citrus Berry, and that's all that matters. And I'm faster, so. Alright, so let's see. What do you do here? Yep. He's gonna go for belly drum. I know he is. Yep, I'm faster. That's good. Knock off the item. Lumberry. Okay, that's fine. Swords Dance. I knew he'd be a sweeper set. Okay, that's fine too. But, what do you go for now? Do you go into... I think I'll go Gliscor here. Yeah, but he's Lumberry, so that means he's not Assault Vest, which is good. But yeah, no, what are you gonna go for here? I need Metagross around. He's probably gonna go for an... I don't know what he's gonna go for here, but either way, I think... no, he's gonna go for Terra Blast, I think. Actually, no. Let's go Gliscor first. Yeah, let's go Gliscor first. And then I make the swap. I think I really under-prep for this thing, to be honest. But, yeah, let's go Fatty Batty. And I am especially defensive on Gliscor, so, yep, there it is. He went for Terra Blast. That sucks. He did read my switch. But honestly, if I were to sack one member off, it would have been this Gliscor. So, that's fine. Now, let's see, what do I go into? I could go Darkrai, but that's stupid. I could go into Kommo-o. But I think what I'm actually going to do is I might go Mimikyu here. That's how I can get off a couple of hits and get off a Swords Dance for my liking. But what do I go into here? What do I go? Yeah, let's go Mimikyu. This thing's getting a little out of control. So yeah, let's go Mimikyu. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to switch. Let's Swords Dance here. If he attacks me, he breaks my disguise. I get off a free Swords Dance, and then I get off a hit on something. But yeah, I need to force this thing to switch out. So, and I'm glad I knocked off this thing's Lumberry, because that would have been bad had I allowed it to keep it. For things like the Darkrai, who I really want to burn this thing. So, yeah, let's see here. Yeah, what are you gonna go for here? I want you to attack me, but if you don't attack me, that's ideal, because that means I get off a free Swords Dance and I get off a free Play Rough. So let's see, what are you going to do here? Do you get any steel moves? You do. You get Heavy Slam, and I don't think you have Iron Defense. So, yeah, so you have Terra Blast, you probably have... Yeah, you're going to switch out. Perfect. That means I get 2 free Swords Dances off. He's going to Zell. Who is that? That's the Thunderous. Yep, I'm going to go for Swords Dance here. Now, I know, yeah, let's get up another one. Alright, let's go for it. I'm getting up another one. Get rid of Thunderbolt. Now, I'm actually going to do the unthinkable here, and I'm actually going to run a Calc. How much does +4 Shadow Sneak do? Oh, no, it goes to a random member. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully it's not Tinkaton. I need to Calc Tinkaton right now in case it is. Just who I didn't want, man. Just who I didn't want. Let's Calc +4 Mimikyu right now. I need this to kill. I'm running a Calc for like the first time all season. That's how... Oh, he's Mirror Herb. Okay, that's fine. I knew he'd run Mirror Herb on something. But that's okay with me. I'm +4. So let's see how much attack I am on Mimikyu. Let's see. I think I'm like 228 on Mimikyu. Let's see, 228. +4 against Tinkaton. And I'm going to hit him with Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw. It kills. If he doesn't have any... Okay, I'm going for it. He's faster than me? Shit! That's not good. How... Oh, Tinkaton outspeeds Mimic... Wait, what? How did he outspeed? Oh, that sucks. Alright, now we're not looking too good. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to Tauros. And I'm just going to click Earthquake. Fuck, man. This is not going the way I wanted it to. Yeah, let's go for Earthquake here. Just get some chip off, and then maybe I can get Como set up. It's not over yet. I cannot let that Iron Hands come back in for free. Okay, that did a lot of damage. Not too shabby. Give me your bulldoze. Okay. So now he's faster than me. I can't predict the switch. So, I'm in an okay spot, actually, to, let's see. You're going to probably go for another Gigaton Hammer here. So what I'm going to do is, do I predict that and go Metagross? Not sure, because I would like to keep Tauros around. So, yeah, let's go Metagross here. Damn, man, I knew he'd be, I knew he'd run Mirror Herb on something. It sucks that it has to be this, though. Yeah, we're gonna go for Gigaton Hammer, that's fine. Still did a chunk. Alright, so now what do I do here? I'm gonna go for Meteor Mash here, I think. Try and get that attack boost. If it goes into Iron Hands here and I do get the attack boost, it's whatever. But, yeah, you're gonna go for Bulldoze. No speed drop. Yep, because I have Clear Body. That is fine. Wait, what? How did... Oh, Mold Breaker, that's right. I forgot. But yeah, Ticketon's down. Okay. Do I get the attack boost? No, I don't. Okay. So, I cannot let that Iron Hands come in. My one shot I have of winning this game is somehow setting Como up. So he has Terra Blast. I can't believe he outsped me with Tinkaton. I should have crept Tinkaton in prep. I didn't think he'd run fast. I think he'd run bulky. Yeah, that's my bad. I should have ran more. That was bad prep on my part. Damn, that really sucks. He ran a fast, which means Shadow Claw definitely would have killed, because he's not running bulk. So, let's see. Who are you going to go? You're going back to Iron Hands. Okay. I would like Chip on this thing. So, let me go in... Let me actually go for the Psychic Fangs. Yeah, you're going to go that. That's fine. How fast is Iron Hands? Iron Hands, no way you're faster than Dark, right? Alright, so, yeah, I'm going to go for Psychic Fangs again. Yeah, we're going to Drain Punch. That's fine. Now, here's the question. Does Darkrai... I have to burn it here. I have to burn it. I have no choice. So, yep, let's go Darkrai. Alright, and we burn it, and hopefully we connect. If we miss this season... Okay, we do connect, thank God. Okay, we do connect on the Will-O-Wisp. This allows us to potentially set up a Como later. And you're burned, so hopefully, yep, you're gonna Drain Punch, proc my weakness policy, and I do live, thank God. And, yeah, you're gonna be pretty much at full, but now I go for Hex. Whew. Or do I go... Yeah, Hex is stronger than Dark Pulse, so yeah, I have to go for Hex here. Yep, you're gonna get the burn, that's fine. And then I have to... And then Tauros finishes this. I have to get a good matchup with Como. So, this is gonna be big. I go for Hex here, definitely, though. Like, what could I have done differently in prep against Iron Hands? I genuinely don't know. But yeah, let's get this differential down at least. But I still have a chance to win. It's not over yet. Ah, so close. Oh, he Sword Stance! He choked! He choked! He should have... Oh my God, why did he not go for, Drain Punch there? That's crazy. I guess he thought I didn't have Hex. So let's see. I think I go for a Dark Pulse here, and Tinkaton is down. So, yeah, I think I just go for another Hex here, to be honest. Yep, and this Iron Hands is going down. Yes, that's a big threat out of the way. Let's go. Let's go. The weakness policy came through. So, now the problem is he's going to go to that stupid, Spectrier. Yep. Alright, he's going to go to the Spectrier here, and this is where I go into Tauros. I would like to keep Darkrai around, so let's go into Tauros. And, yeah, let's go Tauros, and, this will proc my Lumberry. I outspeed the rest of his team outside of the Spectrier, so I'd like to keep Darkrai around. So you're going to go for Draining Kiss, that's fine. That's not fine. He's Life Orb. Okay, that's why it did so much damage. But, yeah, let's go into let's go Throat Chop here. Let's sack Tauros off. And then I guess this is it. We have to set up Como here and hope for the best. Oh, he's going to switch. Okay, that's fine. Because, no, that's very fine. Who is that? Quaquaval. Just who I didn't want. But I do outspeed this thing, if I remember correctly. So let's go for Zen Headbutt and kill it. Alright. Yep. And I barely miss out on the kill. That sucks. And yeah, he gets up the Aqua Step. That's not what I wanted. That's so not what I wanted at all. Alright, so now I have to go for Clangor's Soul here and win. Oh my god, this is getting really bad. I have to go for Como here. The cool thing is he can't go for Brave Bird, so he's probably going to go for close combat here. Okay, I'm going to Terra, and I'm going to Clangor's Soul. I don't know what item he is. Let's do it. This is it. This is my last stand. This is my last stand. If I somehow manage to live this hit, I think I might sweep. Triple Axel, perfect! Perfect! He didn't predict me to Terra there. And I would only hit twice. Oh, that's beautiful. I have to win a speed tie now. Yeah, I have to absolutely win a speed tie. Oh my god, Como, please. Como, if you know what's good for you, win this speed tie. Como, please. Please, Como. Oh my god, this is so yeah, I had a feeling. That's game. He brought Mirror Herb on 2 different Pokemon. Yeah, that's game. I couldn't, like, what could I have done about that? He's just gonna Aqua Step me and kill me. Yep, that sucks. Alright, yeah, he prepped well. What can I do about that? I needed that Zen Headbutt to kill. So let me just go for, let's just go for Terra Blast. And that's season, I guess. Unless I live this hit. Nope. That's season. Alright, yeah, we knew this Quaquaval was a problem going in. But, yeah, I guess that's it. We're gonna lose 4-0 here. Yeah, he brought Mirror Herb on his, Quaquaval. That's the first time I got Mirror Herbed all season, and it turned out to be costly. So, yeah, let's just Hex. Fuck with Quaquaval. But yeah, no, I knew this was a difficult matchup going in. So yeah, that is unfortunate. That's most likely going to be our season. Yeah, he prepped well. I don't know. I shouldn't have set up there, I think. Like, I shouldn't have set up. I definitely think, I could have waited to set up, maybe potentially on, like, I could have went for Terra Blast there. Would have killed this thing. But, no, like, what I'm thinking is, he could have went for, let's see, what did he have in the back? He had the Spectrier, which I outsped. I could take a hit from that. Latios, I could probably take a hit from. I don't know. It was going to be really close. But, yeah, GG's to Zach. I wish him the best of luck in playoffs. We await our fate now. It's not looking likely we're going to make it. I do have the head-to-head over a lot of people. But at the same time, I lost 4-0. So I lost pretty big. So, yeah, unfortunate. But that's going to be my most likely season. Don't worry, guys. We'll come back strong next league. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye! Hey, guys. Future Brendan here. Okay. So there have been some crazy events that have transpired over the last week plus since I've played this battle. So, I'm going to lay down the law. I did find out whether or not we make playoffs or not, and the answer is yes, we do make it. So that in itself is crazy to me, that we made it with a 4-4 with the 0 differential. And it's crazy. We were originally not supposed to make it, but one of the coaches dropped due to mental health concerns. And I do wish them the very best. I do. But we do make playoffs, and I'm going to keep my round 1 opponent secret for now, but I'm over the moon. This is only our second league back, and we made playoffs, and I just think that's absolutely insane. So I guess well done to us. We totally didn't earn it. This is not, like, I would have loved to just win one of my last 2 games and see if that was good enough to make it, but I'll take this either way. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next week with round 1 of the playoffs. Bye-bye!